Hold everything. If you're receiving Social Security benefits, this might be the most important video you'll watch this year. A massive change is coming in 2025 that could put an extra $3,640 in your pocket every single month. I'm talking about the biggest benefit increase we've seen in over 50 years. Whether you're on SSI or VIA benefits, this news affects YAU. But here's the shocking part. Most recipients don't even know about these changes yet, and many could miss out on thousands of dollars they're entitled to receive. What if I told you that some beneficiaries could see their monthly payments more than double? Sounds too good to be true? Well, stick around, because I'm about to show you exactly how this is possible and what you need to do to make sure you don't leave a single dollar on the table. Are you tired of stretching your Social Security checks to the breaking point? Worried about keeping up with rising costs? What would an extra $3,640 per month mean for your life? How would it feel to finally have some financial breathing room? Before we dive into all the details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on crucial Social Security updates like this one. Give this video a thumbs up if you're excited about these increases. In today's video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the newly announced 2025 Social Security increases. We'll cover who qualifies, how much you could receive when payments start, and the exact steps you need to take to maximize your benefits. Plus, I'll share some insider tips that most people don't know about. If you've been struggling to keep up with rising costs lately, you're not alone. Millions of Americans receiving Social Security benefits have been feeling the squeeze of inflation. But today, I'm bringing you some incredible news that could make a real difference in your monthly budget. The Social Security Administration has just revealed its most significant benefit increase in recent history, and it's set to take effect in 2025. This isn't just a minor adjustment. We're talking about potential increases of up to $3,640 per month for eligible recipients. But what's driving these historic increases, and how can you make sure you don't miss out? Let's start with the question that's probably on your mind. Why such a substantial increase now? The answer lies in several factors that have come together to create this perfect storm of benefit increases. First, there's been unprecedented inflation over the past few years. Second, changes in federal legislation have pushed for better support for seniors and disabled Americans. And third, there's been a major overhaul in how benefits are calculated. But here's something crucial you need to understand. This increase isn't automatic for everyone. There are specific qualifications and steps you need to take to ensure you receive the maximum amount you're entitled to. Throughout this video, I'll be sharing exactly what those steps are. Now, let's break down who this affects. These increases apply to three main groups: SSI Supplemental Security Income, recipients, SSDI Social Security Disability Insurance, beneficiaries, and VIA Veterans Affairs, benefit recipients. Each group has its own specific set of increases and requirements, and I'll cover each one in detail. For SSI recipients, the maximum federal benefit rate is seeing its largest increase in decades. The new monthly maximum will be significantly higher than current rates, with some recipients potentially seeing their benefits increase by up to $3,640 per month. But here's the catch: your actual increase will depend on several factors, including your current benefit amount, other income, and living arrangements. I know some of you are wondering, how can the increase be so high? Well, the Social Security Administration has implemented a new formula that takes into account not just the standard cost of living adjustments, COLA, but also regional cost differences and additional needs-based factors. This means that if you live in an area with a higher cost of living, you might be eligible for a larger increase. For SSDI beneficiaries, the increases are equally significant. The new benefit calculation formula takes into account not just your work history and disability status, but also factors like dependent care and medical costs. This means that if you have dependents or high medical expenses, you could see a larger increase in your monthly payments. Veterans receiving VA benefits aren't left out either. The VA has announced parallel increases that will work in conjunction with Social Security benefits. This is particularly important because many veterans receive both VA and Social Security benefits, and the new rules have been designed to ensure these benefits complement each other rather than conflict. Here's a question many of you might have. Will these increases affect my other benefits or tax situation? The good news is that these increases have been structured to minimize impact on other benefits. In most cases, these increases won't affect your eligibility for other assistance programs like SNAP or Medicare. Now, let's talk about timing. The new benefit amounts will start rolling out in early 2025. But there's an important catch. The exact timing of your increase will depend on your birthday and benefit type. I'll share the complete payment schedule in just a moment, but first, let me explain why this matters. The Social Security Administration is implementing these increases in phases to ensure smooth processing and accurate payments. This means that while some beneficiaries will see their increases in January 2025, others might not see the full increase until March or April. But don't worry, any increases you're entitled to will be retroactive to January 2025. Here's another crucial point. These increases aren't just one-time adjustments. The new benefit calculation method includes provisions for future increases based on economic conditions. This means that your benefits could continue to grow in the years following 2025. Let's dive into the specific payment schedule. For SSI recipients, the new payment amounts will begin on January 1, 2025. SSDI recipients will see their increases based on their birth date. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10, you'll receive your increase on the second Wednesday of the month. For birthdays between the 11th and 20th, it's the third Wednesday, and for birthdays between the 21st and 31st, it's the fourth Wednesday. VA benefit increases will follow a similar schedule, but with payments typically arriving on the first of each month. For those receiving multiple types of benefits, the increases will be coordinated to ensure you receive the maximum amount you're entitled to. Now, here's something many people don't realize. You might need to take specific actions to ensure you receive the maximum increase. First, make sure your contact information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. Second, if you've had any changes in your living situation or income, report these promptly. And third, consider scheduling a benefits review to ensure you're receiving everything you're entitled to. Let's talk about what could potentially reduce your increase. There are a few factors that could affect the amount of your benefit boost. These include other income sources, changes in living arrangements, and certain types of asset ownership. However, there are legal ways to structure your finances to maximize your benefits, and I'll explain those now. One strategy is to carefully time any additional income or changes in living arrangements. For example, if you're planning to make changes that could affect your benefits, considering the timing of these changes in relation to the 2025 increases could make a significant difference in your total benefit amount. Here's another important consideration: the impact on Medicare premiums. Many Social Security recipients are concerned about Medicare premium increases eating into their benefit boost. The good news is that special provisions have been made to protect the 2025 increases from being significantly reduced by Medicare premium adjustments. Let's address another common question. What if I'm not currently receiving benefits, but plan to apply soon? If you're planning to apply for benefits in the near future, the timing of your application could significantly impact your benefit amount. I'll explain the optimal timing strategies in just a moment. For those considering applying for benefits, here's what you need to know. The new benefit calculation method will apply to new applications as well as existing recipients. This means that if you're planning to apply for benefits, understanding the new calculation method could help you maximize your initial benefit amount. One aspect that's particularly important for new applicants is the look-back period for SSDI benefits. Under the new rules, the way your past earnings are calculated could result in higher benefit amounts. This is especially relevant for those who have had varying income levels over their working years. For VA benefit recipients, there's additional good news. The VA has announced that these increases will be coordinated with other VA benefit programs, including disability compensation, pension benefits, and survivor benefits. This means that veterans and their families could see increases across multiple benefit programs. Here's something that many financial advisors aren't talking about yet: the potential long-term impact of these increases. Because of how the new calculation method is structured, these increases could compound over time, potentially leading to even larger benefit amounts in future years. Now, let's discuss what you need to do to prepare for these increases. First, gather all your current benefit information, including award letters and recent payment statements. Second, make sure you have proper identification documents ready, as you might need these for benefit reviews. Third, consider consulting with a benefit specialist to ensure you're positioned to receive the maximum increase. One critical aspect that shouldn't be overlooked is the appeal process. If you believe you're entitled to a larger increase than what you receive, there will be an appeal process available. I'll explain the steps for appealing a benefit determination and the deadlines you need to be aware of. The appeal process has been streamlined for 2025, making it easier to challenge benefit determinations. However, there are strict deadlines and documentation requirements. Make sure to mark these important dates on your calendar and gather necessary documentation in advance. There's another important consideration: the impact on supplemental benefits. Many Social Security recipients also receive state supplemental benefits. The good news is that most states are adjusting their supplemental benefits to complement the federal increases, potentially leading to even larger total benefit amounts. For those with dependents, there's additional good news. The benefit increases include provisions for dependent benefits, which means that if you have qualified dependents, your total family benefit amount could be significantly higher than the individual increase amount. Let's talk about some practical steps you can take right now to prepare for these increases. First, review your current budget and think about how you'll use the additional funds. Second, consider setting up direct deposit if you haven't already, as this will ensure you receive your increased benefits as quickly as possible. Third, make sure you're signed up for online account access through the Social Security Administration's website. One aspect that's particularly important is understanding how these increases might affect your tax situation. While Social Security benefits are only partially taxable, the increased benefit amounts could push some recipients into a different tax bracket. I'll explain some strategies for managing this potential impact. Here's something crucial to remember. These increases are designed to help beneficiaries maintain their purchasing power in the face of rising costs. This means that, while the dollar amounts might seem large, they're calculated to help you keep pace with increasing expenses for housing, healthcare, and other necessities. Now, let's look at some specific examples of how these increases might affect different types of beneficiaries. Consider a retired worker currently receiving $2,000 per month in benefits. Under the new calculation method, they might see their benefits increase to as much as $5,640 per month, depending on their specific circumstances. For SSDI recipients, the increases could be even more significant, especially for those with dependents or high medical costs. A disabled worker with 2 dependents might see their total family benefit amount increase by several $1,000s per month. These 2025 Social Security increases represent a historic opportunity for beneficiaries to improve their financial situation. Remember, the key to maximizing your benefits is staying informed and taking prompt action when necessary. Make sure you're prepared by following the steps we've discussed today. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to our channel for more updates on Social Security benefits, and hit that notification bell to stay informed about future changes. Share this video with anyone you know who might benefit from this information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.